What it do, peeps? Next on Watch the Damn Tape, we're going to get into that Aliyah Boston video with player development coach Keith Porter. What it do? Aliyah Boston's back in the lab working on a craft with Keith Porter. Let's take a look. Now, there was a couple things that stood out with me on this video. One, they worked on a lot of moves. They worked on a lot of mid post, high post, low post moves, and counters off a lot of them. Because if you watched Aliyah Boston last year, especially from the start of the season, she struggled every game. Did not look like a first round pick those first 15 games of the season. Was shooting like 33%. A lot of times she seemed awkward and robotic in her movement. And of course, we all know she couldn't catch a pass to save her life from Caitlin Clark. In this video, you saw they worked on a lot of that stuff. They worked on running the court, her getting to her spot, and elevating and just going up and making the shot with a fluid motion. She also worked on the left hand floater, and she worked from both sides of the paint, which I really appreciated. She shot consistently well. I'm not really her shot's not really pleasing, but it was a consistent. It was a consistent shot. She had the same stroke, same follow through, and it looked good and it went in. I mean, they even showed her miss, which I appreciate in the video. One thing I really appreciate about the video, they were working, and you could tell, because he was sweating his butt off, she was sweating her tail off. It wasn't a let's just make a video to say I'm hooping so everybody can shut up. She was in the lab. She was putting in the work. You could really tell they had worked. Even though it was an 11-minute and 21-second video, the full video, I'll try to link it in the description. This was a 1-minute condensed version. I would encourage you to go watch the full video. But I liked what I saw, because as the season went on, her shooting percentage went up, but she needed another couple weapons in our offensive arsenal. She's too big and has too much size not to be dominant. Aliyah Boston should average 20 points. She's averaged 14 for her career so far. She actually shot worse this season. She shot 52% this season. She shot 57% as a rookie. She actually shot better from the three-point line her rookie year. She shot 40%. She only took 10 three-pointers. Last year, she shot 7 to 26, 26 points. 26.9 shooting percentage from three. I like the fact that she was shooting threes, and I like the fact she was shooting mid-range, because you can't just sit in the paint when you got two dynamic guards like Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. You need to come out the paint and present a problem for the other team's bigs. Get them out the paint. That way you get those clear lanes for cutting guards. She's 6'5". She can see over most defenders that's going to be guarding her. And she's probably more athletic than most bigs in the league, except for maybe A'ja Wilson, who is probably just as quick off the dribble as Aliyah was. That's why Keith was working with her on coming off the dribble. It's going to be nice to see a big come off a dribble and pull up a mid-range jumper. I like the fact that they worked on mid-post and counters. It's okay to have a move, But it's also better to have another move off of that move to give the person that's guarding you something to really think about. Will she go up under me? Will she go baseline? Will she go into the paint? I like the way he was putting contact on her, because a lot of times last season, Aliyah Boston, for the size she has, she would just barely get bumped, and it would be an awful disaster at the rim. So putting a body on her, letting her feel some contact, especially coming from a man, he's probably going to be as equally strong as most women that are going to be up against her. So giving her that body contact in practice was key. I know they worked on a lot of stuff. I know they probably worked out for about an hour or two. They just condensed this video down. But the things I saw from Aliyah looked promising. They're going to help out Caitlin. If they keep Kelsey Mitchell, it's going to help her out. It's going to help Katie Lou out. It's they need another scorer. Everything can't come from Caitlin Clark. You got a big who was the first player picked in her draft. She needs to contribute more. 14 is nice. There was flashes this season of what she can do, especially coming down the stretch after the All-Star break. So I'm looking forward to have a monster year. And I think this video was just proof of what she can do as her game improves. And you got to realize, folks, it's just December. They don't play till May. So these women, all of them, Angel Reese included, all have plenty of times to work on their game. And with the Unrivaled, hopefully they don't get too much wear and tear from playing in that. But she can work on her skills and work on her craft in a loose environment. So shout out to Aliyah Boston for putting forth the effort to improve her game. You can never doubt a player or criticize a player for working on their game and truly working on their game. But those were my thoughts. What did you see from the video? Man, check it out. Like I said, I'll try to link the link to the video in the description. But let me know your thoughts on what you thought about the video from Aliyah. New subscribers, thank you for jumping on board. Old subscribers, thank you for pushing me to keep me to continue to make this content. Until next time, peace.